Welcome to our channel. Today, we have the following news. Liu Yuning explains why he keeps turning down modern idol romance dramas. Liu Yuning has once again sparked widespread discussion after making his position on modern idol romance dramas unmistakably clear. During an industry sharing session held on June 29, 2026, the singer-turned-actor answered a fan's request with surprising honesty, creating one of the day's most talked-about moments. While interacting with the audience, several fans enthusiastically shouted that they wanted him to star in a modern idol romance series. Instead of giving the polite, non-committal answer that celebrities often use, Liu immediately waved his hand and replied, "I don't want to." The audience laughed and continued cheering, but Liu remained firm. Smiling, he explained that he had already portrayed plenty of similar characters in variety shows, including adorable younger boyfriends and wealthy, domineering CEOs. In his opinion, that experience was enough, and he had no desire to repeat the same type of role in a television drama. His response stood out because it was so direct. Many actors faced with a similar situation would likely respond with something like, "I'll consider it if the right opportunity comes," or "I'll do my best if I receive a good script." Such answers allow celebrities to avoid disappointing fans while keeping future options open. Liu Yuning chose a completely different approach. He gave a clear and immediate refusal without trying to soften his words. Longtime fans quickly pointed out that this was not an isolated incident. In fact, it was the third time in 2026 that Liu had publicly rejected the idea of starring in a typical modern idol romance drama. Earlier in January, he openly stated that he had no intention of accepting such projects. When the topic came up again in March, he explained that taking one would make him feel dissatisfied with himself as an actor. By June, his opinion had become even more straightforward, saying he simply did not believe it was worthwhile. Because of these repeated statements, online discussions quickly became divided. Many supporters praised Liu for having a clear artistic vision. They argued that the entertainment industry is already filled with formulaic romance dramas produced on an assembly line schedule. According to these fans, it is refreshing to see an actor willing to reject projects simply because they do not match his creative goals rather than accepting every offer for popularity or financial gain. Others, however, viewed his comments differently. Some critics accused him of sounding overly confident or even dismissive. They believed fans were only expressing their wish to see him in a lighter, romantic role, and they questioned whether repeatedly rejecting those requests might disappoint the people who have supported him throughout his career. However, Liu's own explanation suggests that the issue is not modern dramas themselves but the type of stories currently dominating the genre. During the same sharing session, he mentioned that he is currently focused on filming the crime drama Evidence alongside Sun Hongli. He emphasized that his priority is to deliver the best possible performance in that project before thinking about anything else. That statement provides important context. Liu never said he refuses every contemporary drama. Instead, he appears to be rejecting repetitive romance series built around unrealistic relationships, predictable storylines, and exaggerated character stereotypes. He has already experienced those character types in comedy sketches and variety shows. Playing charming younger men or cold billionaire CEOs no longer offers him the challenge he is looking for. Rather than repeating familiar roles, he wants opportunities that allow him to grow as an actor. One popular online comment summarized this perspective well: Liu Yuning does not reject romance dramas, he rejects weak scripts. Many viewers understand exactly what that means. While there are certainly excellent modern romance dramas, audiences also recognize that many productions rely on nearly identical formulas. The male lead is often portrayed as cold but secretly caring, while the female lead is innocent and cheerful. The conflicts follow familiar patterns, and the romantic moments are designed more to create viral clips than to tell believable stories. After watching enough of these dramas, both audiences and actors can begin to feel that every series looks the same. Accepting too many similar projects can also create another problem. Actors may become permanently associated with one specific genre, making it difficult for casting directors to imagine them in more complex roles. The entertainment industry has seen numerous performers struggle to break away from the idol romance label despite possessing much broader acting abilities. Liu himself has repeatedly said that he does not want to be defined by a single image. In interviews dating back to 2025, he explained that he hopes to continue exploring different genres instead of staying within one comfortable formula. Over the past 2 years, he has gradually expanded his portfolio by appearing in historical productions, crime dramas, and espionage stories, showing a clear interest in more varied material. During the sharing session, he also admitted that he is still discovering what kinds of characters truly suit him. Rather than rushing to accept every offer, he prefers to carefully choose projects that match both his interests and his long-term career plans. Some fans argue that because they invest so much time, money, and emotional support in his career, it is natural for them to hope he will fulfill their wishes. Yet there is another side to that argument. If Liu accepted a poorly written romance drama simply to satisfy public demand, the final result could disappoint everyone. Audiences might criticize the script, viewers could lose interest, and Liu himself would likely feel frustrated performing in a role he never truly wanted. By refusing unsuitable projects from the beginning, he avoids creating unrealistic expectations. Instead of making promises he cannot sincerely support, he is being honest about the direction he wants his career to take. That honesty may not satisfy everyone, but it reflects a performer with a clear sense of purpose. Liu Yuning has never claimed that he will never appear in another contemporary romance drama. If a script features believable characters, logical storytelling, and genuine emotional depth, he has left the door open. What he rejects is the idea of accepting projects simply because they are popular or profitable. Whether people see his decision as admirable artistic integrity or unnecessary stubbornness will depend on their own perspective. One thing, however, is undeniable. Liu Yuning appears determined to shape his career according to his own standards rather than following industry trends or public pressure. As his acting journey continues, audiences will be watching closely to see where that determination ultimately leads him.